What's good, world? It's the Great 32T coming to you live, and I'm here at the Breakthrough Conference show with my man, Franklin Williams Jr. Man, just tell the people exactly what you do in your business and where you're from, man.
Well, I'm Franklin. I'm a barber actually,
Okay.
based in Fayetteville, North Carolina. I go by Franklin Cuts on Instagram and all social media platforms, and I just put my work out on social media and let others see and try to show people tips and tricks that help them out.
That's
That's
powerful,
pretty
man. So I have some experience as well, cutting a little bit. It happened in
okay.
my family. But could you tell the
hmm
people at home listening exactly, how did this passion happen? Like what happened that you decided, look, I want to get into this industry. I want to be a barber. I want to cut hair.
Yeah. All right. So I used to play soccer actually, at a college, at a university. And then I played there for a year. And then when I transferred the school that I went to, they actually didn't have a soccer team. So I just didn't have anything to do, and I had a friend who was cutting hair, and he was just like, "Pick up some clippers, start cutting," and I was just putting it off, and then I was just one day like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try, and then next thing you know, I just fell in love with it. So then I actually moved and got an apartment on my new campus, and then just cutting in dorm cuts and everything, and then just actually gained a real passion for it.
Wow, man, that is awesome.
Yeah.
So, like within that transition, phase, you just developed a love for it over time.
Yeah, over time. It was just keep doing it, keep doing it. I just like seen it as more of an art rather than just an activity. So
Wow,
that's what made me
powerful.
start to love it.
That's
Yeah.
powerful. So also too, what university is stuff that you're at right now, or where
Uh
you were cutting?
University University of North Carolina at Pembroke.
Okay,
Yeah. And I was studying marketing over there also.
that's awesome, man. That's awesome. So within the Breakthrough Conference, all the guests that I have, panelists that I've spoke with and stuff like that, I would ask them like within their journey so far, even within your career or your journey, like what is your personal breakthrough experience? And when I explain the breakthrough experience, it's like what's that thing that you went through, that you overcame, that you were able to show yourself as successful to really get to the other side?
Yeah. Okay. For me personally, mine would actually be that first semester actually cutting into college apartment dorm and stuff like that. I was trying to build clientele. So when with that, I set goals. So the first semester by that December, I was like, okay, so I set these goals at the end of 2018, like around December. And
Mhm.
by that October of 2019, I accomplished the 10,000 followers. I won the barber show and I cut an NFL player. So that was like my breakthrough. Like, okay, I can really do this at the moment if I really set my mind to it.
Mhm. And could you go into detail a little bit more on my side? The connection was just a little unstable, but I would love to hear just a little bit more, about that breakthrough experience.
Okay, so like it was just so did you hear the part about the goals and such as that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably start back from the top. My bad, brother.
Okay. Oh,
You're
you're
good.
fine. Yeah, so so for my breakthrough, my personal experience, what I said was that first semester, so the school started in August. By
Uh-huh.
that December, I was like, you know what, I want to pick up clientele. I want to get a certain following on social media. I want to start competing in shows just to get my name out, and I want to cut like a celebrity clientele. So by that next year. So in my breakthrough, I feel like every day I was posting 3 times a day. I was
Wow.
watching videos. I was doing every little thing, marketing tips, everything. And then by that next year, I set those goals. I gained 10,000 followers on social media. I
Mm.
became booked out 2 weeks in advance. I cut an NFL player and I won first place in a barber show. And I
Mm.
was able to go to Vegas and New York and Connecticut do the barbering in that same year. So that's my break. That was my breakthrough to feel like I accomplished my goals.
Wow, man. So for those
Yeah.
people out there that, have an aspiration to be barbers or, grow their business within the barbering, what advice would you give someone that, could potentially be looking up to you? So for a potential like a person that may be looking up to you that may have an aspiration to be a barber and kind of grow their own thing, like what advice would you give to that particular person?
Just to have good intentions, because I just believe in it. I believe in God and stuff, and I feel like Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit your work to the Lord, and your plans will be established."
Mm,
So I feel like if you do anything with good intentions, if you have a dream or anything, you have solely wholehearted good intentions, it will make its way, and you'll be successful. As long as you keep that in mind and just keep going with it, everything positive, everything will, it'll be a clear path for you,
man,
and just keep
that is a
having faith
blessing,
in
man.
you.
That's powerful.
Yeah.
That's definitely powerful. Also, too, within the breakthrough experience, it's like a two-part question. We kind of
Okay.
developed kind of like on the past what got you to where you are today through that breakthrough. But for the other entrepreneurs and people that I have, that are listening as well, what is that breakthrough challenge that you're trying to break through currently? I know right now within this pandemic, my vision for the Breakthrough Conference was kind of to bring people
Mhm.
together from around the globe that may have been going through different things. So, are there any particular challenges right now in your business that you're facing to try to get to that next level?
Well, during I feel like the pandemic actually helped me in a way of like calming down and seeing things at a different viewpoint of how to reach people also. So
Mhm.
like for me, now I'm trying to get to the way to where I'm developing like a structured way to help
Okay.
other college barbers or people fresh out of barber school how to blow up and have that clientele and do that way so they have that way set for them before going to the next level. So whether that's doing an online course or just doing things just to help out other people to get to that point also.
That's
So that's the
definitely
way I'm
smart.
trying to get now.
So right
Mhm.
now, just to reiterate, just to be clear, you're trying to develop like a system so you can actually train and
Yeah,
mentor other barbers to really get to that next level as well.
yeah. They help them build clientele, be able to build social media following, become booked out, just everything before heading to that next level.
Man, that is awesome. That is awesome. And
Mhm.
also at the Breakthrough Conference Workshop, for the fans at home listening as well, if you want a ticket to the Breakthrough Conference Workshop, it's www.thebreakthroughconference.com. But at the Breakthrough Conference Workshop, I'll teach people kind of the marketing side of it as well. Because some
Okay.
motivational speakers, some people that are within this side, they want to know the marketing. And the main thing within the marketing is just awareness. The more people
Yeah.
that know
Uh,
you, like you, trust you, it's the more people, the more clients that you'll potentially have. But also too within
Yeah.
business side, it's public relations. Now with that marketing, within the marketing is like the person, right? The person itself, but
Yeah.
the public relations is like the house that person goes in. So for example, as you were potentially in those barber shows, you may have been in the newspaper, you may have been on the news, you may have been on those different platforms. And that's the other side that people kind of forget, because I can post a selfie right now and be like, hey, come to X, Y, and Z, and that's just me. But public relations is kind of from the other perspective, from the customer kind of looking back at that, potential business that they want to be a part of. And I do that through a few ways. There's distributors and different things that I personally work with and use that help me, scale and get to that next level and get other clientels. But public relations definitely, man, is very, very, very important. Like getting those news articles, getting those magazines, making a name for yourself to really, accelerate to the next level. And I feel like that's what people aren't really teaching. They're just teaching the marketing side of
Yeah.
it. And marketing is like me, me, me. But like public relations is more of like, okay, wow, I seen this in this particular article, I read this about you,
Yeah.
and that develops that search engine optimization to really take your business to the next level. Also too, networking is key, man. Like you're out there in
Yeah.
North Carolina, stuff like that, man. I live here in the Orlando area, so it's just an amazing just to be able to network with different people globally,
Yeah.
like to be able to grow your business. And say, for example, you came to Orlando and in the Kissimmee area, something like that, Disney World, and you was like, hey, Ray, I need a couple people that need cutting, or, like, I'm out here vacation. What's up? Like, so networking is definitely
Yeah.
key to really growing your network and growing your business. So I also teach people on that. And also, too, like, I teach people how to expand from being just a like solopreneur, like an entrepreneur, and they're doing it on their own to really teach people to how to really be a business owner. Like prior to this conversation, you know, I had someone operating my social media, you know, physically a person, you know, I had someone sending out the emails and stuff like that. So I can spend more time doing exactly what I love, and that's speaking with you, you know, the client. So at the Breakthrough Workshop, for all the people at home, you know, that are interested in really, you know, coming out to that, definitely visit www.thebreakthroughconference.com. But more about you, Franklin, man, is there anything else that you would like to share with the people, you know, about your life and yourself of transitioning, you know, from that college year, you know, just the cutting, you know, within the school to really being a like world renowned barber, man? Like that's a huge, huge accomplishment and a milestone. Even in this crisis, man, like I see business people and entrepreneurs, you know, being successful. So is there anything else you would like to share, you know, any stories, anything, man, about your success?
Any stories? I would just say, just be open-minded to anything, because I would have never thought just 2 years ago I would be cutting hair. So it like that was never in my mindset. So just being open-minded to anything and just going full-fledged with everything. Because there was nights where it was just like I was wondering, is this it or whatever it is, and just keep pushing through it, because if you just keep open-minded and keep pushing through, everything will work out.
And even like, was there ever a time where you faced like a struggle in the barbershop, like people didn't come in that day and it was just like, man, should I really be doing this? Like, did you ever hit
Oh
that
yeah.
wall or anything like that? And what kept you
Yeah,
going?
because like I said, I picked it up early or whatever. So the first couple months, I didn't have nothing but like 5 clients for months. So then that's when, until I got onto the college campus. So what kept me going was just seeing other barbers on social media and stuff, be like, okay, if they can do it, I know I can do it. Just having that full-fledged belief in myself, like this is possible, and just keep pushing at it. Like I said, if you just have good intentions and faith, everything will make a way for it.
That's definitely powerful, man. That's definitely powerful. Also, to tell people your social media and where they can book an appointment to rock with you, man.
Oh yeah, you can go on Instagram and type in at Franklin Cuts with the Z instead of the S, or you can go straight to my website at franklin-cuts.com.
Okay. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you for having you on the show. Definitely stick with me for a little bit longer, and I'll talk to you a little bit, answer any questions. But it was an honor to have you here at the Breakthrough Conference show, man. And one more time, tell them your social media.
Oh, at Franklin Cuts on Instagram.
All right. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.